Every day I wake up thinking about how I can make small changes to better the environment and save money in my daily life. I have been exploring various renewable energy options, and one that's constantly caught my interest is the idea of installing solar panels on my roof. My journey started when I noticed neighbors and friends embracing solar energy, and I wondered if the same could be true for my own home. Today, I want to take you through my thought process as I explore whether adding solar panels is a practical, cost-effective decision that can benefit my lifestyle over the long term. The topic of solar energy has grown significantly over the past few years. Around the globe, people are adopting solar technology not only to reduce their electric bills, but also to contribute to a cleaner, greener planet. I realize that this is not merely about saving money, but also about investing in future technology. The idea of harnessing sunlight and converting it into electricity seemed like a natural step towards a more sustainable way of living. In this video, I set out to answer some critical questions. What are the costs involved? What benefits might I see over time? How will installing solar panels affect the integrity and appearance of my roof? And finally, is solar installation a legitimate financial decision, or is it nothing more than a well-marketed scam? As I share my research and personal experiences, I hope to provide a relatable narrative that helps anyone in a similar position. Join me as I explore the practicalities and promises that come with investing in solar power for my home. Before diving further into the decision of installing solar panels on my roof, I believe it is important to understand the basics of solar energy and how the technology works. Solar panels, or photovoltaic panels, are devices that take sunlight and convert it into electricity, a process powered by the photovoltaic effect. These panels are made up of many small solar cells which, when exposed to sunlight, generate a flow of electric charges. While the science might sound complex at first, the beauty of solar panels lies in their simplicity and the clear environmental benefits they provide. During my research, I discovered that solar technology has come a long way ever since its early development. Initially used for space exploration and experimental projects, solar panels have now evolved into efficient, affordable solutions for everyday homes. Modern panels are more durable, efficient, and smartly designed to integrate with a variety of roofing materials. I was particularly impressed by how advances in manufacturing and design have made solar panels an increasingly attractive option for homeowners looking to reduce their carbon footprint. On a practical level, many resources explain that solar panels can be installed quickly by certified professionals who take care not to damage the roof. I learned that there are various types of solar installations, including grid-tied and off-grid systems, each offering distinct advantages depending on energy needs and local utility policies. As I absorbed this wealth of information, I began to appreciate the combination of scientific innovation and practical application that makes solar energy such an appealing option. For a growing number of households seeking a shift towards renewable energy for a greener future. With this understanding, I feel prepared to evaluate whether solar panels are the right step for my home and anyone considering a sustainable energy upgrade. When considering the installation of solar panels, one of the most important factors I examined was the financial aspect. I began by looking at the upfront costs associated with purchasing and installing the entire solar panel system. Generally speaking, these costs include the price of the panels themselves, installation fees, any additional equipment such as inverters and mounting hardware, and potential expenses related to reinforcing the roof structure. I also discovered that prices can vary widely based on the quality of the panels, the size of the system, and regional labor rates. Despite the initial investment sometimes appearing steep, numerous financial incentives make solar power more accessible than one might think. Digging deeper into the financial details, I explored the various government incentives available for solar installations. Many regions offer tax credits, rebates, or even low-interest financing options that substantially reduce the out-of-pocket expense. These incentives can lower the effective cost of a solar installation by 30% or more, making the investment even more attractive over time. I reviewed case studies and expert analyses that showed, in many cases, a payback period ranging between 5 to 10 years. Once this period is over, the savings on monthly energy bills can accumulate to significant amounts. Moreover, I considered the long-term benefits of reduced energy bills. By generating my own electricity, I would be less dependent on rising utility rates. This independence not only provides financial relief, but also offers protection against sudden spikes in energy prices. In addition to energy bill savings, I factored in increased property values that some homeowners experience after installing solar panels due to the desirability of energy-efficient features. While there are ongoing maintenance costs and occasional system checks to consider, the general consensus in the industry is that the return on investment is favorable. Through careful analysis of all these factors, I came away with a sense of balanced optimism, acknowledging both the upfront costs and the long-term financial benefits, which may ultimately result in substantial savings over the lifespan of the system. Further, I evaluated financing options to compare loans, leasing possibilities, and power purchase agreements that allow homeowners to install solar panels with little or no upfront expense. Evaluating these options provided perspective on how solar investments can be tailored to individual financial situations, ensuring that short-term affordability and long-term savings are achievable for a wide range of households. As I continued my research, I became curious about how solar panels physically interact with a house's roof. The installation process requires careful planning and skilled labor to ensure that the panels are securely mounted without causing harm to the roof's structure. I learned that professionals typically use specialized mounting systems that attach the panels to the roof in a way that distributes weight evenly and minimizes any potential damage. In many cases, the existing warranty on a roof remains valid, provided that the installation is carried out according to manufacturer specifications and local building codes. Certain roofing materials respond better to solar installations than others. For example, asphalt shingles and metal roofs offer a firm and resilient base, while older or more fragile roofs might require additional reinforcement before installation. I explored scenarios where a roofer might need to perform modifications for extra supports to accommodate the solar array. Despite initial concerns about potential aesthetic changes, I found that modern solar panels are designed to integrate seamlessly with a variety of roof styles, preserving the look of the home. Moreover, experts indicate that once properly installed, solar panels can even provide added benefits, such as extra insulation and a protective layer against harsh weather conditions. This dual functionality not only safeguards the roof, but also improves energy efficiency, making solar panels a beneficial addition to any home both functionally and visually. My findings reassured me that a well-executed solar installation does not compromise the overall structure of a house. In my exploration, I encountered a rumor suggesting that solar installations are nothing but a scam. I took a closer look at the origins of such skepticism, learning that many of these doubts stem from misleading marketing tactics and isolated cases of subpar service. This raised alarm bells for some, prompting claims that solar power is a trendy way to lure consumers into excessive spending without delivering promised savings. However, researching and reviewing independent studies and expert opinions has dispelled these concerns for me. I discovered that when solar panels are installed following industry standards, they tend to perform reliably and offer measurable benefits over time. The evidence I gathered from customer testimonials and financial case studies shows that solar energy can lead to substantial savings, reduce dependency on fluctuating utility companies, and even add value to a property. This balanced investigation has convinced me that the notion of a solar scam is unfounded, provided that homeowners exercise due diligence and opt for reputable installers. It is a reminder that, like any significant investment, research and careful planning are crucial to ensuring a positive outcome. For financial and environmental reasons. Overall, this comprehensive review confirmed the real value of solar installations. In wrapping up my investigation, I find myself reflecting on the multifaceted journey of evaluating solar panels for my home. I have examined the technical basics of solar energy, delved into the costs and financial benefits, and explored the practical impact on my roof. It has become clear through my research that while the initial costs may seem daunting, The long-term savings combined with government incentives and the added value to a property make solar an appealing investment. I feel reassured knowing that proper installation practices ensure my roof remains intact while gaining extra benefits like enhanced energy efficiency and insulation. Looking to the future, I remain optimistic about further advancements in solar technology and the ever-growing emphasis on renewable energy solutions. The ongoing improvements in panel efficiency and durability, along with more attractive financing options, point to a future where solar energy becomes even more accessible and beneficial. I am inspired by the possibility of reducing my carbon footprint and the potential for broader societal benefits. Each step of this journey, from understanding the science to the detailed financial analysis, has reinforced my conviction that investing in solar panels is a forward-thinking decision. As I conclude this narrative, I encourage everyone to thoroughly research renewable energy options, consider your individual circumstances, consult with experts, and reflect on the long-term benefits that come with investing in a more sustainable and efficient energy future. I leave this journey with renewed hope and a clear plan for energy independence.